Welcome to the IntelliSport Tennis Instructor Guide, Section 8. We're going to talk about our standard procedures and protocol. You are allowed to give 2 misbehavior warnings before the child has to sit in a 1-minute timeout. If the child is not listening appropriately or acting correctly, then you have permission to give them a misbehavior warning. After 2 occasions, on the 3rd strike, they must sit out. It's important that you inform the parent that they have received a misbehavior warning, that this time will not be made up. The parent should be on the same page so that there's no confusion on why the child is sitting out. You want to download a call recorder app to record all conversations with the client. We have enabled this program so that there's no he say or she say. They can't say that, oh, Sarah never came to her scheduled appointment. The client can never say that they talked to you on the phone and you said that there was no lesson today, but indeed there was. Every time you talk with the client, you have proof. Record the conversations. You can download any call recorder app on the iPhone or Android devices. You want to take screenshots of text messages. Any communications that you have with your client via text message must have a screenshot, and you must save this information. If an IntelliSport manager or customer service department asks you for any proof of information for conversations or text messages, you must have this information on hand. Lastly, if any incident occurs on the court or off the court and the child is in your supervision, you must provide first aid assistance immediately. You want to contact the parent and call emergency personnel if needed. All client issues are directed to customer service. If you cannot help a client, simply have them call us at the customer service. All weather alerts and no-shows. A weather alert is considered when a class is either rained out due to heavy rain or thunderstorm and lightning. Remember that if it's light rain, the lesson can still be completed. It is up to you to determine whether the class will continue or not. If you decide not to continue, ensure that the parent knows so that they do not come to the lesson. Anytime you get to a scheduled appointment and the client is not there, you must try to contact them via phone or text message to see if they're coming. If there is no response, the appointment is considered a no-show. At that time, you are still compensated for the lesson. You're going to mark it as a no-show on the application and write it down on your timesheet. If the client shows up late to the appointment, then the lesson ends at its scheduled time. If you show up late, you're still required to give the full amount of time for the scheduled appointment. Ensure that you communicate with the customer service department whether the lesson was a no-show or not. Thank you for tuning in to Section 8.